Hello GT family, welcome back. We're here for some members only content. Finally going to make the fishing video, guys. The fishing video is real, about to go down. Before we head over there, that is the chosen spot for today. We're gonna look at the equipment first. All right, so the equipment. Up on my Sequoia here, I have a 10-foot Daiwa Coastal. It's a surf fishing rod. You can tell by the long butt. This is meant for sitting out in the waves and throwing lures over the waves for saltwater fishing. I have a Daiwa BG, which is a very nice reel meant for saltwater fishing, stacked with 300 yards or so of braided line. This setup is not super expensive. I got it like 3 years ago. It's really nice for what it is though. I'm really happy with it. Really fun to fish with it. And yeah, we're about to start walking now. So some of the other stuff I have in this bag here, you can see things like this. That's called a pencil popper on the East Coast. These are very popular with most fishermen. Things like on the rod there, just in a different color. The idea is to try to match what your target species you're fishing for is eating. So if there's darker colors on the bait fish that they're attacking, I'll throw something darker. If it's nighttime, I'll throw something darker. Maybe something like that, which is known as a darter. You see the darker back, mackerel kind of colors. So we have many different options in here. Some softer stuff you can see, soft plastics. But also one key thing that I'll show you here too. Hopefully we get to see these today. This is called a fish gripper. This plastic thing is meant to grab the lip of a furious fish or a bluefish, especially small ones that might be flapping around a bit. You'll put that in their mouth and we'll use that to control them so they don't flap around and cause you to hook yourself with your own equipment, which many people who fish experience stuff like that. Getting hooked is the #1 thing you want to avoid when you come out to places like this. You don't want to have the fish you just caught get hooked onto you and stuck, because if you're fishing with barbs on your hooks like I am, it's very easy to have a barb get sunk into you and be unable to get it out unless you go to the hospital. So it's always the worst case. So this is what we're walking on to get to the spot. As you can see, if you take one bad step, you could really badly hurt yourself. Stuff like this is part of the fishing game. You know, you have to move around over sketchy obstacles or moving up and down with the tide along sandbars where you could get trapped. I mean, definitely wouldn't want to be out here at night by yourself getting injured. That's what I'm trying to say. So, you know, it's part of the fun, honestly. There's it's that adventurous spirit that comes along with hunting or fishing for your own food. I typically never eat the fish that I catch, unless I catch a flatfish known as a summer flounder. I totally will eat one of those if I catch one any day. But otherwise, not really. I'm out here more for sport than anything else. Catch and release. I try to keep the fish in the water as long as possible to, you know, do as little stress on them as I can. Reel them in quick, get them back out even quicker. And this is a spot where I've had great success before, so I know that even though I don't expect much today, totally could happen. This is a very nice spot to fish, especially at night. Not allowed to be here at night, unfortunately, but you could still come in if you needed to. And the nice thing about this place is you just have so much open area to fish. It's like no one particular spot where like the only place to catch a fish is right here, you know? You could really start casting anywhere and make something happen here. A lot of open water. And right now, as you can see on the rocks, the water has started to go down. We're about halfway down, maybe a full third of the way down, which is a little later than I wanted to be here, to be honest, but this trip was not fully planned out all the way, sort of spontaneous, the way I arrived here this afternoon. Been wanting to come here for months and months, but with my full-time YouTube schedule, I really have a hard time keeping up with the social activities that I love. You know, since before I started streaming, I love playing soccer, I love going fishing, so many other things that make me who I am that I want to share with you guys. Trying to get back to it a little bit now that I feel like YouTube has hit a point where I don't need to kill myself anymore streaming and praying. We have achieved some success on YouTube, in my opinion, at this point. It might not be much to some people. I'm super proud of what we've done together. And you know, making this effort is not about just me trying to enjoy my afternoons. I'm bringing this to you. This is something that maybe some of you guys have never seen, never experienced. Fishing saltwater like this. Some of you guys live far away from the ocean. Try to give you a cool experience today. About halfway there now, a third of the way there. It's where the rocks start to get a little trickier. Have to be careful coming back. It might be dark on the return trip for this. Not the safest steps that I'm taking right now. But now it starts to get easy again. Got these guys here. I really don't know about fishing this spot, although I do see a lot of small bait right in front of us. There's actually a ton of peanut bunker in here. Oh wow. Small ones, but yeah. If it was big ones, you'd see them on top. I hope there's one flounder somewhere behind that. Waiting. You know, they like to hang out with peanut bunker too. It's so scary getting down. All right, here we go. Safe and sound on the bottom. Stuff like this looks really good. I'm liking the look of this a lot. And there's the action. Bluefish showing up here. That is bait being attacked by bluefish right there with that bird on top of it too. Bird is looking right at it from above. You can see him busting. Even more to my left. Oh yeah. So ideally, you want to get a lure into these schools of bait and have one of these bluefish hit you. There's a few here, quite a few. We got to try to catch one. I am hooked up right now on a large fish, trying to reel it in and record at the same time. It's like impossible. I'm hooked up on a big fish right in front of me though. You can look at it coming in. I'm pulling line right now. Recording this is impossible. With the phone, it's impossible. That's a pretty big one too. Another one, same size the guy had, right here. Wave's gonna bring him in right now. All right, my first fish in a while, bro. Long time since I caught a fish. Right there. That's all mine, guys. We've done it. Job done. Go take care of them. All right, first things first. We have a fish on the line. We'll leave him in the water. He's happy right there. Fish gripper. Fish grippers first. First things first. I haven't done this in a while. Should be maybe more prepared than I am. It'll be okay. Get my gripper out. A little tangle, we'll work on. All right, guys, the bluefish is secure. I'm gonna get this in his mouth. Right there. 1, 2. Got him. Got him. So now I have full control of this fish. I will take it here. I'll show you how big this guy really is. That gives you an idea of what we're dealing with here. That's pretty big. That's like 25, 30 inches of bluefish right there. You got the big gnarly teeth. If you want to see, big gnarly teeth. I almost got hit by a lure there. The lure itself is the biggest danger here. It's flicking back up into my things. That big teeth. So we'll get this lure out. I'll work on that now. All right, we're back here with my buddy. My nice 10-pound bluefish that we caught. He's I have to get him back in the water a little deeper than this. So to another spot. I think I'll get my feet wet if I do anything here. Still reviving, still in the process of reviving my guy here. He's feeling better for sure. I can feel him fighting. Another minute. Please see if he swims away. They typically will after a moment. This fish is very tired. He's going to swim away at some point, hopefully kick hard. That will revive him alone, being water level. Just hooked up. Fish on there. He's right there. I'll bring him in. Bring it in wallet. The hardest thing ever while doing this. Cranking them in now. It's another bluefish, I think. Oh, yeah. No, it's a striper. It's a striper. We got the combo. A big blue and a big stripe in the same trip. What is going on today? This is crazy. Que grande. Big striper, guys. Big stripe. Let's go see that. Let's bring this guy right here. That's a keeper stripe, but I'm not keeping anything. Oh man, look at this, guys. Guys, that is a massive bass. Massive striped bass. Look at my foot next to it. And he inhaled the lure. Inhaled it. Amazing. Amazing. That's a big one. It's really big. This is like my top 10 fish all time. That's a large one. Got the sea lice. I'll give you another look at my lure with it. I mean my rod, excuse me. I'm so excited here. Have a look at that. Massive. Bigger than the bluefish. That's a 30-inch bass all day long. Thank you for making an appearance on YouTube, sir. We'll let you have it. Now, what's more dangerous than recording while fishing and reeling in? Unhooking a large fish while recording. Well, it's that easy to unhook them. Barely in there. All right, let's release. Big, beautiful fish you are. Thank you for being here. Massive fish. Like my bluefish, I have them in this little spot. Eventually a big wave's gonna come and get him. He's kind of going the wrong way right now, but no big deal. There we go, pointing the right way. Go, sir. There you go. Into the waves he goes, never to be seen again. Goodbye. Cruising. That guy's out of here, and he's gone. Success. Success, boys. Success. Yes. Yeah! Turismo streaming 24 hours a day would be my dream come true. A career that anybody would be lucky to have, but this is how I enjoy my free time. Listen to some saltwater fishing, some soccer. Not that long of a walk. It was honestly the best hour of fishing that we could have had today. I am beyond happy. My equipment did so good. It's been so long since we caught big fish like that. I'm just so stoked. This lure too. All credit goes to the SPV that did the job today. Two fat fish. Clearly, from what you can see in the video too, the bait that the big fish were splashing up on, they were very small fish, very much so like the lure. You know, a very close match visually to what I'm throwing at them. So that is why we got hit twice, and in such a spectacular way for the second one. The first fish, there was bait everywhere. I wasn't all that surprised that I got hit. I could see the blow-ups. But the second fish was kind of like in there way after the fact. This fishing video is the first one of its kind. Up until a month ago, I never released anything but Gran Turismo content on my channel and one track day. And now you guys have some soccer, you have some fishing. My members, I love you guys. I do this not only for me, but for you. Recording these moments and being able to share them with people is very special to me. And I know that I have great skills in many things, including fishing. And being able to share that with you guys for the first time with the video I'm about to make with that footage, oh my gosh, guys, it's like a dream. To be able to show what I just did to thousands of people who maybe have never seen these fish or ever thought that they could catch fish this big, you know, without taking a boat, without throwing giant dead baits. You know, I pulled up, came and conquered in 20 minutes. Fishing is beautiful. It is an exercise in patience and experience, logic. See the rain coming and hear it hitting me. Days like this, you can't. They come around and you're either here or you're not here. Really glad that I was here today. I was gonna go and take a nap in my car. I was like, you know what? I'm close enough to the spot. It's the perfect time in the tide. I have to go. Something called me here today. It was not planned.